Everybody, it is tea time with the diva. Grab your tea, grab your coffee, because we're gonna get into it. This tea time is dedicated to Keke Jabbar, formerly from Love and Marriage Huntsville. Unfortunately, July of this year, at the age of 42, she died. We lost Keke Jabbar. I'm so sad because she left behind children, a husband, cousins, family, friends, uncles, and just everything in between, and fans, because she did have her own set of fans, people that did love her. But unfortunately, as a result of being on that show, she got a lot of backlash. There was a lot of people that just were relentless, going against her. And prior to Keke Jabbar even being on Love and Marriage Huntsville, she struggled with substance abuse. So she had a lot of things going on in her life, probably which, all would be a recipe for her not to be on that show, but she was on the show either way. So now her autopsy has been completed, and they're saying that her cause of death is carbon monoxide poisoning. So Love and Marriage Huntsville, Keke Jabbar's cause of death is revealed. Keke Jabbar, star of Owns Love and Marriage Huntsville, died at the age of 42, and of course, the death has now been revealed. According to an autopsy report from the Alabama Medical Examiner, Jabbar died of carbon monoxide poisoning, which is so sad. TMZ reports that Jabbar had 64% carboxyhemoglobin in her blood. Carboxyhemoglobin forms in red blood cells when carbon monoxide is inhaled. Normal levels are under 2% for non-smokers and under 5% for smokers. Critical levels of carboxyhemoglobin are anything greater than 20%, and she had 64% in her blood. News of Jabbar's death was detailed by her friend and YouTube personality, Thick Girl 40, who shared a statement from the family on one of her live streams. So 7 something this morning, her husband goes to the garage. He sees Keke, what he thinks is asleep, in the car. The YouTube personality said he tries to get her attention. He opens the car up. She isn't breathing. Her husband, her life partner, her best friend, tried to bring his wife back, the mother of his children, and he couldn't. Keke passed from carbon monoxide poisoning. That's it. That is all. Letitia Moore Scott, a cast member on the OWN reality series and Jabbar's cousin, shared a post on social media following Jabbar's death. At this time, we're asking for respect and privacy in our moment of grief while we still process this great loss, Scott shared on Instagram. This is hard for our family. Jabbar was part of the cast of Love and Marriage Huntsville, a reality series that follows 3 high-powered African American couples who are longtime friends come together um, to revitalize the thriving city of Huntsville, Alabama, through their joint real estate venture, the Comeback Group. Well, if you know anything about the Comeback Group, and if you watch that series, you know that never came to fruition and kind of never worked for them. I will say this: listen, may Keke Jabbar rest in peace. Um, the assumption is that with that high level of carbon monoxide in her system, that it was not an accident, that it was something that was planned and something that she perhaps wanted to do. Either way, I think is super sad. One, that she was only 42 and she is no longer here, and she left behind children and a husband. But I also think that you know, people are going to do what they do. But I also think that her being on reality TV was not responsible for the producers of that show and for the network to even allow to happen. They knew that she had substance abuse issues. Does that mean that someone that has substance abuse issues should never be on TV? Absolutely not. But I think in addition to her substance abuse issues, she had a lot more mentally and physically going on with her. So I think if you combine all the things that were going on with her, it was a recipe for disaster for her to be on a reality TV show, because reality TV is rough for a person that doesn't even have all of that going on. And it's rough because you have the fans that some are going to like you, some are going to not like you, and some are going to just be keyboard gangsters that are just going to constantly come at your neck for from everything from what you wear, how you look, what you said, the fact that you might have came against one of their favorite people that they love. So it can get very messy. My heart breaks for her in this situation. My heart breaks for her family. And, you know, although I think many of us already kind of knew that this was probably going to be the case, it's still hard to hear, right? And it's still sad to hear. Again, may she rest in peace, praying still for her family, praying for the children because now they don't have a mother, and praying for her husband who no longer has his wife. Listen, guys, chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. Everybody, thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts on this situation. Again, those high levels of carbon monoxide in her system, it just kind of means that she probably took her own life. So when you have your car and it's in an enclosed situation and you leave it running and you're inhaling those fumes, of course it can be deadly. And for her, unfortunately, it was deadly. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you on the next video.